How to create your first YouTube channel, part 1 for your online business. If you're starting your online business, or you're doing online business and you're stuck, stay tuned to this channel. Why YouTube? YouTube generates traffic to your online store or your website. Number 2, YouTube is searchable in Google, and the more videos you do, the higher chance you have of being found. Here's how to get started. If you're not using Google Chrome, download it. My experience is if you're not using Google Chrome, you'll find features hidden from you. It drove me crazy, and I didn't realize this when I was doing it. Your next step is to set up your YouTube channel, making it look pretty. There's lots of stuff you can do to make your channel look more polished. You don't want to make your channel look like it's always in construction. If you have no idea how to do this, you can go to Canva.com. Canva has lots of templates you can use. PS, you can also change them at any time. Type in YouTube banners into Canva search bar and you'll see a whole bunch of templates pop up. Select one that speaks to you. In a few lines, you want to mention what your YouTube channel is about. The hard part is figuring out how to make the fonts. You won't know until you start loading it up. You want to have your background image, a picture of you, what your business does, and what days you load up. You want to have a picture of you from the summertime, some good selfies batched up. That's the best time to do it. Once you create the image, you might want to look at some of the YouTube banners. What are they doing? What do you like? What you don't like? Look at a dozen different channels. And then if you're really struggling with designing the banner, you can always hire a graphic designer. One tip to make things easier is have a photo of yourself to put in the banner. You want to notice how they dressed. Are they too dressy, not dressy enough? Something you want to pay attention to. The little round icon photo for your channel, most people do headshots. The secret to getting good selfies is to take lots of pictures in different locations. One's bound pop up. Sometimes you can get different selfies look when somebody else takes the pictures for you, or a friend or girlfriend. You might even be worth hiring a photographer for the day to do 5 or 6 locations, get various poses. You want to look for poses. Pinterest is a good place to look to check out for poses. One thing I've noticed a lot of accounts not doing is putting keywords into their channel and make it easier to find and search. Make it easier to find and search. YouTube will suggest your videos to other people. You need to add keywords to your videos so you can post up to 30 keywords, words or long tails. I would suggest you adding more than 3 or 4 words in before you call it a day. A lot of people just don't put enough thought into keywords. Comment below if you agree and subscribe. Your search words need to be more descriptive. Your words are called long tails. It's a phrase of 5 or 6 words put together into a short sentence. You might type in these short phrases to YouTube, like how to create a YouTube channel. Now you want to create another 20 or 30 phrases like this. Researching your long-term phrases. Now this is important because you need to test your phrases to see how much demand there is for a phrase. See if there is a search volume. You don't want to put a video together and not getting any views, so why put all that time polishing up a video? Here are some sites you might find helpful. www.searchvolume.to will tell you the search volume for all the phrases you type in. This type of site will show you the most popular phrases. And answerthepublic.com. This site tells you what are the most popular phrases people are typing into Google. This is a great way to find out what topic phrases to use when you're typing into your keywords to YouTube. Google Keyword Planner will give you search volume and competition score. Competition score is good too. It gives you an idea of how competitive the search word is. You can use this. Here are some sites you might find helpful. www.searchvolume.to will tell you the search volume for the phrases you type in. This site will show you the most popular phrases. And Answer the Public. This site tells you what phrases people are typing into Google. Do a search on a certain topic and now you know what are the most popular phrases people are typing in. Google's keyword search planner not only gives you search volume, but also competition score. Competition score is important. If you want to find out how much competition is for a certain word, you want to be using a word that everybody is using. Keywords can change over time, so you don't want to use the keywords over and over again. Research some new keywords each time you do a video, so it'll be easy to find you. And if you go to other sites similar to yours, grab a keywords everywhere Chrome plugin, and it shows you what other people are using for their keywords. You may want to sprinkle some of those keywords into your list. These two sites have some free search tools, but they're more on the paid side. SEMrush and Mozy.com take a lot of the guesswork out, but there's some monthly charges for this software. If you have a website and you're already using these software, maybe ask your web developer to give you some suggestions. And now the most important thing you do for your video is the video headline. This should not be an afterthought. The same thing you did with finding your keywords, you should do with your headline for your video. You should go to Answer the Public, maybe type in 10 or 15 suggestions and try to figure out which the best headline will grab the most viewers for your video. You can also grab another plugin called Tubebuddy, and Tubebuddy is great for if you've already uploaded your video, you can change your headline. Or Tubebuddy can also tell you which headlines is going to work the best for you. They'll do an A/B test and tell you which video is going to pull the best. Next thing you want to do is design your YouTube thumbnail. This is the next best thing to having a kick-ass headline. The second most important thing you do for your video to really stand out above the crowd. A thumbnail, you need to go to Canva.com and type in YouTube thumbnail, and to give you a look at some templates and give you some ideas of what you can do. You may also want to go to a bunch of other channels, say 10 or so, and get a feel for how everybody else does their thumbnail. You want to have 3 or 4 lines of text into your thumbnail. You want to give people an idea of what your video is really about. You want it to stand out from the crowd. You also want to include your face into the thumbnail. It usually tests better. You also want to design multiple thumbnails, and Tubebuddy can usually tell you which one will test the better or get the most clicks. If graphics is not your thing, I would suggest hiring a graphic designer. This is a really important part of the video. Below your video, you might put a brief description of a write-up of your video, maybe 3 or 4 lines telling people what your video is really about. Give people a summary. In the text box below, you can put links to different social platforms. You can put links to your other YouTube videos, your email list, your website, your online store, your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your podcast, maybe even links to your favorite books. Upload times, you may need to experiment. My suggestion is maybe a Sunday or Monday, maybe around 7 or 8 a.m. It could take a few minutes or longer to upload. I've experienced maybe half an hour to upload some videos, so it varies. When you upload your video, you need to promote it just like a new product. The first 24 hours is crucial. You want to send an email blast to everyone in your list. You want to put a teaser clip out onto Instagram stories, IGTV, Facebook, Twitter. The first 24 hours are important to get volume.